To enhance sales conversions on your Shopify store, it's crucial to ensure that your product pages are fully optimized. Now, these pages serve as the primary destination for customers to explore and learn more about your products before they make a purchase and convert shoppers into customers. So in this video, we're going to cover several tips aimed at optimizing your Shopify product listings to maximize conversions, make more sales, and ultimately make you more money. Now, the best thing that you can do is keep it simple, in my opinion. Don't try to come off like a master copywriter on your product pages thinking that you can sell your customers into making the purchase. Often it's just overkill and it comes off as too much. Keep it simple, let the product sell itself, and if you're good at picking a product that customers want, as you should be, then they've already come interested already in seeing what the product is actually all about. Therefore, the main goal of your product page should be to simply display the value of that product and the problem or the pain point that it solves. So in layman's terms, just showcase the product as best as possible. Don't try to create some master funnel that persuades them and changes an on-the-fence customer into an actual paying customer. It probably won't work, I promise you. And that leads me to the next point, which is often shorter titles work better in my opinion. Now, obviously, this is nuanced and it depends product to product, but as a rule of thumb in general, it should be short and concise, or at least as short and concise as possible, while still having the ability to relay exactly what the product is in a split second. Do not take the customer's attention span for granted. They won't spend hours on your page reading about the intricacies of your product and how it works. Honestly, they probably won't even spend multiple minutes if I'm being honest. So short, sweet, punchy, and to the point, demonstrate the value of your product as fast as possible. Keep it simple. The next tip is to add product reviews to each page. Now, this tip is a simple one, especially with all the apps on the Shopify App Store now. You can literally type in reviews on the App Store and find dozens, if not hundreds, that will copy AliExpress reviews or Amazon reviews over from your product to your Shopify store instantly. Now, we'll cover all this in an upcoming video, so if you don't get it yet, that's totally fine. Just understand that the importance of reviews and social proof is immense. It is a must nowadays. You need to have them on your page if you want a high conversion rate, and you need to build trust with your customers when they hit the landing page with these added reviews and these added testimonials. If you try to launch a product without them, it's going to be an uphill battle right from the start. Now, another key to think about is the product pictures on the listing. This is the most important thing, in my opinion. People like to see high quality images of the product and imagine themselves using it, right? They construct this scenario of how it would fit into their life from them just looking at the product pictures. Everybody does this even if they don't realize it, right? And so high quality images make this easy on the customer. Low quality images make it extremely difficult. Assuming already that you have a good product, of course, because that's number one, then the most important thing to convert the customer would be high quality product pictures on the listing. If you're trying to sell a product, make sure it has good product pictures, not just like white background images here. We're talking about potential action shots, lifestyle photos, someone using the product, showing how it's used and demonstrating its value, maybe infographics as well of what the product is or how it solves the problem or the value against other similar products, and maybe even a video on the listing too. Amazon listings are a great example of this if you need some juxtaposition for this. So if you're struggling to find a good product that has great images on AliExpress, which you shouldn't be if you're looking and trying a bit, but you could always then take a product that's very similar off Amazon. Often there's a product that's exactly the same or just like it, and grab product images from there, because Amazon listings tend to have a lot of good images that aren't just like just normal white background images. A lot of them will have lifestyle pictures, or they'll have infographics, and some will even have videos. So that's a great place to start if you're struggling. I would also ask ChatGPT to write your description points. Again, keep it simple with this. Don't get too creative and try to go overkill. Just give ChatGPT the most information possible directly from your listing, and then tell it to come up with some short bullet points about your product and how it can help your target customer. Ask it to give you some examples of ways that you can put on your product listing that would help convert customers better and increase their desire to purchase the product when they land on it. You'd be surprised how well it can actually do with the right information and a simple prompt like that, but test a few different prompts and see what it spits out. We no longer live in the age where you need to make these product listings yourself, so ask the pro, ask AI, obviously verify that it's good on your own, but chances are it will be. Finally, a compelling call to action should be added to help nudge customers toward making a purchase. Whether it's a simple order now or a more creative message tailored to your specific product, a clear CTA guides customers through the buying process and reinforces their intent to purchase. Now, I typically like to manufacture like a timed offer of sorts on the page, so whether you have a countdown timer or a random sale that you made up or that you're running, so there's that simulation of urgency for them to purchase, or if you incentivize them in another way, come up with something creative here. For instance, buy now in the next 2 hours and your order ships free. Something like that, whatever you decide. And you can even look at your direct competitors and see what's working for them and then kind of mold yours around that. Whatever the CTA is, adding one will help convert customers a lot better than if you don't add one. So there you go. Hope these tips really help you. Implement them on your product pages. And remember, don't overthink it. Keep it simple. Pick great products and let them sell themselves. If you nail the product market fit, everything else becomes a lot easier.